My brothers and sisters, you are now watching the Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need. And I hope you enjoy the video.
GOTY. Game of the Year. One of the most, really, in gaming today, a game is measured by greatness when it wins Game of the Year. You know, I mean, if you look at it, this year, 2011, there has been so many great games this year. I mean, do you remember all the games that have come out in 2011?
I mean, think about it. We've had games this year like Portal 2, LA Noire, or Noir, however you want to say it, Mortal Kombat, Dead Space 2, Little Big Planet 2, and that's just to name a few.
Remember, you still got Battle? That's the pizza guy. Hold on, I got some pizza coming on. It was a rumor that I just eat fried chicken. Saying that, I'm sorry. You know how sometimes you're in your house and you have nothing. You don't even have milk to make cereal. I had one of those days today. So I had to buy something. So excuse me. Let me put this away. And we'll get back to the video. Now, where were we? I'm sorry, I just had to eat at least a good 4 slices. But saying that, I was saying, you know, you still got games like Battlefield 3. You still got games like Batman Arkham City. You still got games like Skyrim. You still got games like Greatness Snow. That's Uncharted 3. And before this year even came, before 2011 came, I said, dude, when Uncharted 3 comes out, you might as well hand that Game of the Year. But I can't say that no more, man. There's been too many good games this year. Too many. So if you were to ask me which game do I think is going to win Game of the Year, I honestly cannot just say one game, but I can guarantee you one of those 3 games I just showed you, Uncharted 3, Battlefield 3, or Batman Arkham City, one of those 3 games will win. If I'm wrong, I will wear a Speedo singing the thong song by Cisco. I promise you, one of those 3 games will win Game of the Year. And I know you Wii fan was like, well, what about Zelda Skyward Sword? That is definitely also a game that should win Game of the Year, but I don't have a Wii, so that's why I didn't say it. But saying that pizza was delicious, and also saying that, you know, the way I look at a game that deserves Game of the Year, it cannot just be about online. You know, people buy Battlefield 3 and Modern Warfare 3 to play online, and that's why those 2 games, in my opinion, they just cannot win Game of the Year. You know, the way I look at it is, I think games today are still mainly about the story. You know, some gamers would disagree and say that, you know, it's about the online now. You know, that's the most important aspect of games. You know, I'm not gonna say no names, but Broken Games HD, but you know, it's just that I love you, my brother. But saying that, you know, everyone is entitled to their opinion, so that's why really I can't disagree with the guy. But in my opinion, I still think games are about the story mode. So that's why games like Uncharted and Skyrim and then Batman, you know, they stick out, because that's really what games were built off of, is single player. So, you know, that's why I think those games really have a good chance of winning. So yeah, in this video, I'm not gonna... It's these hoes, man. I'm joking, it's my mom. But saying that, I cannot just say one game. So in this video, you have 3 choices of which 3 games you think might have a chance of winning Game of the Year. And you can also have 3 mentions. So the way it's going for me, I already showed you guys my 3 games that I think have a chance of winning Game of the Year: Uncharted 3, Skyrim, and Batman Arkham City. So those are my 3 games I chose for possible Game of the Year winners. And for mentions, man, first choice, I have to say this game, Gears of War 3. Now, you might say, well, that's nothing but an online game. No, that's absolutely false. Gears of War, every single game that's come out, the campaign has gotten better and better and better. Gears 1, the campaign wasn't that good, but it came out in 2006, so Gears 2, the campaign was a freaking drastic improvement over Part 1, and Gears 3, I think Gears 3 is overall the best Gears of the series. The story got better, the online is, I think, the best overall. Some hardcore Gears fans still say, no, it's Gears 1. Listen, you're living in 2006, okay? Let's be honest. Gears 3 overall is the best Gears. Some people say Gears 3 is too casual. No, that is absolutely false. If you hop on Gears 3 and when you've never played a Gears, I guarantee you cannot get more than 5 kills. I guarantee you. You cannot just hop on Gears and rape. You have to play the game. So Gears is not casual no more. They just added different ways to kill people. But saying that, Gears 3 is my first choice. Next will probably have to be this game right here. This game is probably the most underrated game ever. Killzone 3. Killzone 3, I loved the campaign in this game, and the online was good, but it wasn't as good as these other online games are. But Killzone 3, it's a game that is so underrated. I feel sorry for it. And the majority of the people who don't like Killzone 3 is because of one reason and one reason only: the controls. So this game is so underrated. I think this game, remember, this game came out early this year in February, I think. So Killzone 3 is definitely another mention that I think, it's a good game, but it's not game of the year material, So that's a mention for me. And last but not least, this game right here, let me get it. Infamous 2. Infamous 2 definitely deserves a mention, because if you look at Infamous 2 and then you look at Infamous 1, and you see the improvement, you then know why I'm saying this game. Infamous 2 was a great improvement from 1. The character, the guy in 1, he had like no personality. He was like that guy in Grand Theft Auto 3, I think. The guy who would never say a word. He was kind of like that just because he was so boring. But in Part 2, they made him more human-like. You had a lot more choices. It was just, I loved the improvement they made in Infamous 2. So that's my last mention. So which 3 games do you guys think will, have a possible chance of winning Game of the Year? And what are your 3 mentions? And saying that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, I greatly appreciate if you rate the video. It doesn't have to be a thumbs up. It could be a thumbs down. But what I do, ask every brother and never sister. So saying that, I'll catch you guys in my next video. And I will catch you guys at the most overhyped event of the year, the VGAs.
Once again, thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you don't have to. But, if you want to follow me on Twitter, you'll constantly be updated with things going around my channel and stuff like that. Also, I have a gaming team for games like Halo Reach, Battlefield 3, Uncharted 3, and Gears of War 3. If you would like to join my team for any of those games, just check out this video right here and follow the steps. From that point, I will do the rest. So, if you're interested in joining for any of those games, just watch this video and follow the steps, and I'll do the rest. So, once again, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll catch y'all on my next one, my brothers and sisters. Peace out.